Hello everyone, welcome to TechSharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss another very important use case of IBM Bob, where we will see how we can create a full analysis report for all the database file operation that are performed in our RPGLE source code. Okay, so I'll show you like how we can write a perfect prompt so that it will analyze your entire source code and provide you the all required information related to database file operations. And to demonstrate this thing, we have already created one demo program. So here you can see this is a long program for customer master maintenance, and here we have noted down the operation related to CRUD, which include create, read, update, delete, and it is based on native IO operations. And you can see it has all the required source code. Actually, I generated this code from AI itself, so there might be a chances that it might contain something that is not as per the correct syntax, so just ignore that part, because for now we are just looking into the way through which we can convert the source code into a analysis report for file operations. And for that we are using IBM Bob. So we are just mainly focusing on the IBM Bob process, like how it actually work and what all information it can provide when we are providing the right prompt. Okay, so we will be using this demo code, which is almost correct. There might be few lines that might not be correct because this is very large source and I didn't get a chance to review it thoroughly, but yeah, we will use it just to verify whether it is converting the technical terms into a simple understandable analysis report. Okay, so by the end of the session we will be able to understand like how IBM Bob can generate a analysis report for all the database file operations. And before we start the discussion, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on the file operations, but prior to that we have already covered the other things that includes other operations related to IBM Bob. Okay, so you can also go through that part. Alright, so I think now we are good to start with the session. And one more thing, just to make the things easier for you, I have already attached the TechSharmit digital course book in the description box. There you will find more than 3600 plus sessions available in both Hindi and English language. So without any language barrier you can consume the content, and if there is any question you can directly reach out to me through comment section. Okay, alright, so let's get started. Here you can see we have source code which perform CRUD operations, and now I'll show you the prompt that I will be providing to this source code. So this is the source prompt that I will be using. I just pasted it here, and now I'll firstly walk you through the prompt, then we will get the output, and then we will walk through the output. So here firstly we are assigning the role to the IBM Bob, so clearly mentioning that you are RPG certified IBM You are a certified IBM RPG expert with 20 years of experience. And then I'm going to provide an RPGLE program named as, and the program name is custmaint, so CUSTMAINT. Okay, analyze it and identify all the database file operation or interactions. Then I clearly mention return your answer in the exact structure. Firstly, I am looking for the file used, like what all files have been used here. So list every file declared in the program. For each file, tell me file name. Is it read only, write only, read or write? Is it the database file or printer file? So that thing we have already mentioned. And is it the keyed or sequential file? Okay. Then second thing is every database file operation found. So here I have requested list every single place the program reads, writes, update or delete the data. For each operation, tell me the line number, operation name in very simple plain English, which file it operates on, what key or value used, what happens if the record is not found. Okay, So this is my requirement related to the file operations, so I clearly mention it. And after that I have specified four main major area where I want my analysis to be performed. The first is read operation, so I clearly mention list every read in the program, what triggers the read, what key is used for the operation, and what files are used. Read, okay, and also what happens after the read. So once we have read the data, after that what we are doing with it. Second thing is write operation. So here you can see list every write operation in the program, what triggers the write, which file or format is written, what data is written. Okay, so this is the thing that I clearly mentioned here, what kind of write operation should be there. Then update operation, yes, for every update in the program, what record is being updated, what file are changed, and what triggers the update operation. Okay, so in this way, like when we provide all those operations clearly, so your AI model knows that yes, these are the things which it is supposed to look, and accordingly it will prepare the output. Okay, similarly I provided for the delete operation, list every delete in the program, what record it is deleted, what triggers the delete, is there any check before the delete performs work. Okay, then we have error handling on the file operation. So is there any error handling on the file operation, like if is %error used and FDS used, monitor on error used, if not found clearly state not found. Okay, so in case if nothing found, then it should simply say not found. Okay, and then last we clearly mention that complete file interaction summary, give me a simple table showing file name, operation, key used, and its purpose. That's it. And at the end we have specified clearly the important points, like read the code exactly as it returns, as it is written. Do not miss any file operation, do not invent operation not in code, use plain English only. If operation inside the loop, say no. If operation is inside a loop, say so. If operation is conditional, say so. That means if it is in these conditions, clearly mention that. Okay, so yeah, now I'll just simply press enter, and within a few seconds it will ask for the file read approval. I'll approve it. You can see here, I'll just click on this approve, and it will start working on it. So see how it works. Okay, so now you can see it simply provide me the information regarding all the operation that we performed, or what all things we have mentioned in the prompt. So it is searching for that. So let's wait. I think it will take another couple of seconds, and then it will prepare the final report. So as we have limited time, so I'll not walk you through the entire process, but I'll show you a few of the things that you can relate with your original sources, and then you can identify that yes, how it can help you in your existing code on your projects. But one thing I want to tell you here, doesn't matter which AI model you are using, there might be a chances that it will hallucinate and provide you the wrong output. So don't worry. If it happens, you have to look it carefully, you have to review it mandatorily, and if found something wrong, you can clearly reprompt it, or maybe you can edit it as per your own, because now it has saved us our time to rewrite everything from scratch. So now we can spend that time for the review purpose. Okay, so file used, you can see it shows cust master, access mode, read, write, and all the operation. Type is physical file, access method is this. These are the extra information it provided: user open, external description, used for chain, write, update, delete operation. Likewise, it shows the second file. Then operations, so you can see on line number 80 there is one operation for open. So let's verify that. Yeah, it is there. Similarly for 81 as well, right? So that means it is looking at the right place and providing you the right information, correct? So this is how it will track down your entire source code and find out all the operations, and then later on, as per your source code, you can review it, and if any modification is needed, you can modify it. Otherwise it's good. Okay, So you can see it provide us the complete summary, where it clearly mentioned the file name, operation performed like open, chain, write, chain, update, chain, delete, set ll, read, close. Okay, so these are the operation that it performed, and we have got the required summary. So yeah, that's how like you will utilize IBM Bob to generate a report for all the database file operation. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharemeth.